Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Hello. Um, people want to go live and talk shit, so I decided I'm going to come here and say my piece. And let me first say that I don't need an army, okay? I don't need a defense panel. I can get up here and hold my own without pulling people up on my panel to attack my detractors. I don't have to go behind the scenes in a Discord and yap off about other Black women content creators like you've been doing. And I know you've been doing it because people have been telling me, but you want to act like you never had a problem. But okay, you've been doing it. You and your followers been sneak dissing, you've been throwing shots. And I'm just tired of the lying. But I can come up here and stand on my own shit. I don't need an army. So this is just going to be me, Chrissy, talking to my detractors. Okay. And let me say this I'm here for the smoke too. And I'm not about to let people try to bully me off of here or bully me into silence or, throw these little shots and be all aggressive with their subscribers on their platforms towards me and other content creators who aren't extreme and just let that shit fly. No, no. You're not the only person that can say how you feel. You're not the only person that can criticize people. And I'm talking to the divestors that's been having a problem with me and my platform for years. I'm talking to you because you've been throwing shots. And I'm sorry, if the divestors can criticize other platforms on here, then we can too. You're not above reproach. You're not above reproach. We can talk about you too. Nobody's scared of you. Nobody's scared of you and your army and your crew. We're not scared of you. Okay? Some of us come from the same place you come from. We don't care. We're not afraid of you. And for those who know, who we're not mentioning any names because my names wasn't mentioned. So we don't have to mention any names, just like they didn't mention them. And we can just talk about what was said, point for point. And to the point that was made about, oh, you guys weren't invited. We never wanted to be affiliated with you. I'm not here to try to make friends. Sweetie, you came to me first. The only reason I know you exist is because you were in my chat room, super chatting me, trying to get followers, trying to get traffic sent to your channel. You were over here. Do you not remember that? And I look, I know y'all hate the beef and I hate it too, but there are certain people on here who will try to bully you if you don't speak up. And I'm not the one. I'm not the one. So I know you guys are mad about it. We're going to move on. We're going to talk about something else tomorrow. I'm going to release some other videos about other things tomorrow. So if you don't like the quote unquote beef, if you don't like the content creator drama, then exit and come back next time. I'm going to have other content. You guys know that. No, this is not about Paris. I love me some Paris. This is not about Paris Milan at all. So let's not start some beef that ain't there. This is definitely not about Paris. Okay, y'all know, for those who know, and who for who it's going to be who it's for. They're listening right now. They're talking about me right now, like they've been doing. So they know who it's for. And if you guys don't know, then you just don't know. Yeah, exactly. Hold on, let me go back up. Let me highlight this. LLD Royal says, last I recall, she was super chatting you. I remember you shouting her out because of it. She was kissing ass. Exactly. And we're going to leave that up for a minute. Because, honey, I didn't send for you. You came to my platform. You came to my shit donating, even though the whole time you had pinned up resentment about me and my channel. And you didn't like that I have a colorism channel that focuses exclusively on dark skinned Black women. You've been having a problem with that. You've been throwing shots about what I and others do and don't do on our channels for months. If you so real, if you keep it so real and you so gully about that life, be honest. Stop fucking lying about it. You've been had a problem. Okay? And you want us to do exactly what you do. That's your issue. You want us to cover crime stories and Black femicide stories every other day. And we don't have to. Doesn't mean we don't care. We just don't have to dedicate our whole channels to crime. We don't have to do that. And I've said that I love channels that do that. And I support other Black women who have those channels. Leah Gordon is one of my favorite channels because she covers that kind of stuff without having to throw other content creators under the bus like you do. She covers it from a genuine place, unlike you. So I have no problem with what you do. This has nothing to do with Black femicide. Let's be clear about that. But you and your crew have been trying to tell us what to do. So don't act like now you didn't send for us and you never sneak this. You have before and you do. And I want to say something else. No, let me finish this. Stop lying about not having a problem with my channel. I already caught on to some of the sneak dissing in the past, so I already knew there was a problem. But after everything I just heard tonight, it's very clear that you did have an issue with me and my channel, and you were pretending you didn't, because what you said tonight was an indication of, it wasn't an indication of just having minor disagreements. And oh, I just don't agree with some things. No, you had a major problem. You got personal. So I'm gonna get personal on this live. But you got personal. You brought up a lot of shit that doesn't seem forgivable or something that you could respect or look past. So I'm just trying to figure out why you didn't say nothing earlier when you was over here super chatting on my channel trying to get clicks and views from my subscribers. And see, this is why I said in the last live stream that Black women in this space, we need to keep it real. I have more respect for the divestors who just say, I don't like Chrissy's platform. I never liked her. I don't like her. I don't have respect for the ones, however, who throw rocks and hide their fucking hands. That's what I don't have respect for. If you have a problem, stand in your shit. And that's what I was saying in my last live stream. Like I say to the people who don't like me because I'm anonymous, if that's such a big problem, then don't come over here trying to learn from me and get clout from somebody you don't respect because they're faceless. And see, this is why I don't collaborate no more, because certain subscriber or certain content creators will do that. If you don't respect me because I'm a quote unquote cartoon character and you think I'm a coward for being anonymous, then I'm not good enough to use for clicks and views either. Like, just keep it real all the way down the line. Don't be an opportunist. Don't try to use people that you secretly don't respect, because I've never done that. But if you had a problem with me not covering Black femicide stories every time I get on, upload a video or get on live, why did you pretend to support my channel? If you had a problem that I was once cool with the grandfather of the manosphere, why were you over here donating? If you want to bring up Asia McGowan and how I was cool with the person who led to her death, then why would you be over here donating if you had such an issue with that? I don't understand that. And by the way, just so rumors don't get started, I had no idea with him being linked to the death of Asia McGowan. And when I found out, I immediately cut him off. And I talked about that in a past video. So let's make that clear before you guys start spreading rumors. When I came on here, I didn't know a lot of shit. But if you had such a problem with that and you want to bring that up to try to incriminate me, then why did you have your Black ass over here donating? Why were you over here donating? It doesn't make sense. Because that's not just a minor disagreement. You were trying to affiliate me with the death of another Black woman. So if that's how you felt, then why did you have your ass over here? Oh, I know why. To get your numbers up, to get your clicks and views, to grow your channel. Why you want to talk about, you and your followers want to talk about somebody doing something for money. That's why you were over here, to get your numbers up. You're doing it for money too, babe. You're not fooling anybody. That's why you on here faking the funk, acting like you don't have a problem with other women when you've been having an issue. Keep it real and learn how to grow your channel on your own. Stop using other people to grow your shit that you don't really respect. I don't have no respect for you bitches who do that. If you don't like somebody, don't be trying to use them. Stand on your shit. But that's why you pretended to be cool with my channel, because you really had resentment for me the whole time because you're trying to grow your numbers. So let's just be real about that. If you took issue with my channel, And you don't think I care about all black women and you think I only care about dark skinned women, why were you over here donating? Because that's serious, y'all. That is serious. That's not just something you just now started having a problem with. You've been having a problem. It can't be. You've been having a problem with that. And now because I have a platform for dark skinned women, I don't care about all black women. And I don't care if light skinned women gets harmed by a black woman. These are the things that's being said. And you wonder why people call you extreme. And this is exactly why my platform exists, because anytime a dark skinned woman has a platform for ourselves, all of a sudden we don't care about other black women who aren't dark skinned. All of a sudden, it's all about what black men think. And see, this is why, and I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna talk more about this in another video. But a lot of these divested channels, y'all need to watch them. A lot of these divested channels that y'all love, a lot of them are actually colorist as hell. They don't give a shit about dark skinned black women. And they have rabid colorists that I've been back and forth with in their comment section. And I'm not lying about that. The woman who was talking her shit tonight, it's a rabid colorist who's always in her comment section that had a whole bunch of nasty shit to say about dark skinned black women. But you want to come down on my platform. Now I'm crying and whining because I'm not the black man's preference. Well, you've been known what my channel is about. And you claim to respect it, and you claim you didn't have a problem with it. You were over here donating, trying to get a shout out, and you knew what my platform was. You knew that it was exclusively for dark-skinned black women. You knew I didn't cover a lot of crime and black femicide stories. So why are you over here trying to be seen if you didn't genuinely respect my channel and what I do for dark-skinned women? Why were you over here? Why were you over here if all I'm doing is quote unquote crying about not being a preference to black men? It doesn't make sense. If you really felt some type of way and you don't want me to be associated with you, you should have stayed in your own lane and your own damn channel. Period. You shouldn't have been over here at all, because I ain't never been over there. Never been over there. And for those of you who know what this is about, this is why I say certain black women in this space don't have the range. And you get mad when I call you stupid, but you're behaving like a stupid person. I explicitly stated in my last live stream, that no matter what black women do and how they carry themselves, no matter how feminine or nice to black men they are, they're going to attack anyway if they want to attack. But the point is, you are making yourself a bigger target by poking the bear. How is that debatable? Who argues with that? Who gets mad at a black woman content creator telling some of these women who may not have known before to hide their name and faces before they run out calling black men bullet bags and apes? If you're already a target as a black woman, who gets mad at us telling black women don't poke the bear? And you doing and saying certain things is going to have other black women with bigger channels and other black women who show their faces on here taking the hit. Who gets mad at that? Oh, because you know it's true. Just like you said, oh, they're responding because they know what we said is true. Well, that's why you were so butthurt tonight, and you got so personal, because you know what we were saying is fucking the truth. You're ghetto as shit, and you are Blackistan. That's the truth, and that's why you're mad. You're a lot like the niggas you complain about. And keep it real. Keep it real. Stop pretending that we are disagreeing with you because we want black men. It's a deflection. It's getting old and played out. You're smarter than that. And if you aren't, like I said before, you just don't have the range. This don't have nothing to do with black men. We disagree with you or women like you because we disagree with you. That's why. Not everything is about wanting black men or trying to protect a black man. Just because everything you do and say is because of black men and about black men doesn't make it true for all of us. Just because you may secretly want a black man and you're projecting that onto us doesn't mean it's true for us. Okay? And this is why I say you're obsessed with black men, because what you're saying and what you're doing, it shows how irrational you are. And how, I mean, these women just have a hair trigger. Any form of disagreement just pisses them off, but they can sit there all day and throw shots at your platform. You've never been on code with me on my platform, so stop lying about it. One woman said, yeah, because I listened to the whole thing so I could come here and respond to it. But one woman at the end was like, oh, she always talks about black women being on code, but the minute she gets online, she's off code and starts talking about other black women. That's because you've been sneak dissing this whole time. You've never been on code with me. Why are you lying about it? Like, this is ridiculous. Like, keep it real. Be honest. Oh, Divestors never had anything to say about her platform. You always do. What are you talking about? All that distance, the colorism channels, the level up channels. Who the fuck are you talking about? You're talking about me. What do you think? We're never supposed to respond to that? If you can criticize us, we can criticize you. Grow up. And women who don't have the range to comprehend what I said on my last live stream, if you really think this is about, because one woman said, oh, she's scared of losing subscribers. And because I want black men and I'm defending them and I'm dog whistling to them so they can attack divestors. Are y'all slow? How on earth did some of you get that from anything I said? This is why I said, like, you don't have the range. You don't have the range. You just don't. Don't be mad about it. Own that shit. And something else, you're not the only platform who helps black women. Get over yourselves. I've helped thousands. I've helped thousands upon thousands of black women for the almost 7 years I've been online. And I've done that without having to call black men apes and bullet bags. I've done that without having to talk about black femicide every day. And again, nothing wrong with that. But everybody doesn't have to do that to help black women. You're not special because you're saving black women. A lot of us are. Get over yourself. We don't have to be exactly like you to help save other black women. Like, what the fuck? They talking about, oh, I don't know who they think, who these other content creators think they are. Who do you think you are? You're not special. The fuck? You're not the only platform who helps black women. The only reason why any of you were ever brought up is because you constantly allow people on your platform to throw shots. Period. And we catching them. Don't act like you didn't throw them now that you're being called out. Own your shit. Nobody's jealous of you. Has nothing to do with it. Nobody's jealous of you. Nobody said what you were doing on your channel wasn't important. I said that everybody in this space has a purpose and what they do has value. I told you to stay in your lane. That's what I said. If you don't want to be criticized, don't criticize other channels, period. If you want us to stay in our lane with the colorism conversation and the femininity discourse and the level up discourse, stay in yours, period. You don't get to say whatever the fuck you want to say about other platforms and we don't get to respond. That's not how this works. And let me address something else. Since people want to, say, and this is what I don't understand. It got really personal. And I wasn't personal in my last live stream, but I'm going to get personal now. Because somebody said that I'm pretending not to want to get married because I guess no black man wants me. I'm pretending to not want to get married and I'm in an open relationship and I don't, here's the thing. I want to say something. And this is that Blackistan mentality I'm talking about. And again, you want to say you're not obsessed with black men, but this is how I know that you are, because you think every single thing is about them. There are black women who are not monogamous. Hello. Are you as cultured as you say you are? Because you don't sound like it. There are black women who are polyamorous. There are black women who genuinely don't want to be committed. There are black women who genuinely don't want that. It has nothing to do with black men. It has nothing to do with divestment. There are black women who really want that. Like, and see, this is what I'm saying. When you get past the conversation of black men, maybe we can start having more regular conversations just about regular shit. about dating and just regular stuff, polyamory, monogamy. Not every black woman is into that. I've been in the polyamorous groups for years. I've been toying with that idea for years before I even came online. This has nothing to do with, me not having a black man or me not being able to get married. That's been a part of me. If I truly wanted to get married, I would say that. I wouldn't have a problem admitting that. Yeah, they will. I don't think they'll ever get past it either. I said polyamory, and yes, that's part of the reason. Look, we can talk about the STDs and all that stuff. There are ways to protect yourself, and polyamory doesn't necessarily mean, or toying with the idea of being poly doesn't mean that you sleep with everybody. We'll do a whole video about it. Um, what happened? Yeah, I'm open to marriage, definitely not open to having children. And I've said several times before that I'm on the fence. I'm back and forth about marriage. It has nothing to do with black men. It has something to do with black men because that's who you're obsessed about. That's who's always on your mind. That's what you're always thinking about. But, I can't make you believe that. If you think I'm pretending, then you can think I'm pretending. But let me tell you something I think you're pretending about. I think you're pretending about being with a high value white man. That's what I think you're pretending about. I don't think anybody like you can get any high value man of any race. You're likely with a low value white man and you're going 50-50. That's what I think about you with your ghetto ass. That's what I think about you. And what's a marriage if you sound like and you carry yourself like you're with a low value man, like you're low value? That's how you carry yourself. So married or not, I don't want to be like you. And that's the thing with some of these married women. They throw up the term marriage like all marriages are created equal. And I talked about that before. And it's not just the divestors, it's the pick me's on here too with black men who, oh, I'm married, but look at who you're with. Nobody wants I would rather be single with a house full of cats and dogs than have your marriage. I mean, maybe y'all, some of y'all are too old because I know some of y'all are older women, and I'm not trying to age shame or anything, but you need to look up how millennials and Gen Z are navigating relationships. We're just not committal motherfuckers like that. We take longer to commit. So I'm not, uncommon here. But again, when your mind is clouded with everything black male and everything is about black dick, you can't think about anything else. You know what I'm saying? Everything is about black men. No, some shit is really just a person thing. I'm just a non-committal, screwed up ass millennial that is taking forever to settle down. That's what I am. Has nothing to do with black men, white men, anything. That's what you want it to be about because black dick stays on your mind. And nobody wants your dusty marriage. Okay? And low key, I think why you look down on other black women who are on this side and who either have a high value man or are getting their image together to attract one or dating different men and having fun doing it. I think you're mad because you probably never had the opportunity to do it. That's probably why you're mad. Since we're getting personal. And see, this is something else, and this is not me trying to age shame, but a lot of you young women need to be careful about listening to a lot of older women who are kind of past their time and trying to convince you to do some shit because they're no longer in the dating market and they're tapped out of the game and they don't want you to learn etiquette and they don't want you to learn how to embrace your femininity because they were never taught. They never got the opportunity to do it when they were young. A lot of it's jealousy. So be careful with any black women trying to steer you away from that and trying to say it doesn't matter and it never works. Newsflash, you need etiquette to roll in certain circles, but you probably don't know about that because you're a bird, because you're ghetto as shit. This is shit that you and other Blackistan divestors don't know about and never had the opportunity to experience. A lot of you, not all of you, but a lot of you who are talking the most shit. It's not about using etiquette or fake femininity to strictly get white men. We know that men in general aren't hard to get. We know that. But we're talking about certain caliber of men of all races. And it's about knowing the basics to navigate in certain circles. And a lot of black women weren't taught that. And there's nothing wrong with them learning that. And you divestor detractors, you say that some of you have prestigious careers. Well, you guys code switch at work every damn day, 9 to 5. But as soon as other black women do the same to level up in other areas outside of the career, we're being fake and it won't work. It's working for you every goddamn day at your job. So what do you mean it won't work? You code switch every day. So why won't it work for us? And see, that's that ghetto Blackistan mentality that you claim you're not a part of. Oh, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. But you clock in every day and you act like a white woman. But we can't. Or when we do it, it's bad. See, that's that Blackistan shit. Double talking. And this also isn't about turning into something you're not. And I've said that several times. And just the fact that they're minimizing it down to, oh, not being yourself and it not never working and it never, the skills never being applicable or beneficial, it shows you where they're at. They're ghetto as fuck. Yeah, I know. Butterflies and hearts. I never claimed not to be ghetto. You never heard me claim not to be ghetto. I told you in the last live stream. That's the thing. I said that I wasn't above any of this. I told you I would, but I'm also not on here talking about what's not going to work and how etiquette and femininity doesn't work and how it's fake and how it's trying to be a white woman. I'm also not doing that. I'm both. And they say that they're both too, but they're knocking other women for taking the advice. And they've been doing it. And you don't want anything to say. You don't want anybody to say anything. No, we can respond. You don't run shit. You don't get to tell us what to do. If you can code switch to make your money, to get your check, we can code switch to do whatever the fuck we want to do. We can code switch to get money. We can code switch to get a man. We can do what we want. And see, that's why I can tell some of you just want to be mad. You just want to go off on other black women because you're literally just mad. What are you mad for? Nothing. Nothing. And you're literally making stuff up about what me and my channel is about. You're so angry, it's making you delusional. And I don't even like to use that term against other black women, but some of you really are. You're too angry. And what you're really triggered about is because I say I'm open to dating all races of men, including black men. Just admit that that's why you're mad. Because that's why you're mad. That's the real reason you're mad. And sorry, but not sorry. You're not divested if that triggers you. If it triggers you to hear a black woman say, hey, I'm open to dating all races of men. I'm going to vet them appropriately and I'm going to date whoever, has the qualities that I want and whoever comes correct. If you're really triggered about that, you're not divested. Period. You're not divested. And you're obsessed with black dick. You are. Own it. And something else, because one of these chicks, and again, I don't know how this became a personal attack against me. I don't know. But one chick said that I don't get along with my sister because she's divested. And I guess they're trying to make some parallel that doesn't exist. Oh, because I'm a quote unquote fence sitter and my sister's a divestor. So, we don't get along. First of all, I don't get along with my sister sometimes because we're fucking sisters. We don't always get along. But the main reason I don't get along with her is because she's disrespectful as fuck to me and my mama. It has nothing to do with her being divested. And ironically, the same issue I have with y'all bitches. Y'all are too disrespectful. So maybe that's something that a lot of divestors have in common. I don't know. I don't know, but she's disrespectful as fuck. It don't have nothing to do with her being a divester. So leave my sister out of this. You have no idea what you're fucking talking about. Exactly, Melissa. I don't know how she knows my business. But again, she want to make some parallel that doesn't exist. Oh, the reason why Chrissy probably doesn't get along with her sister is because her sister's divested. Girl, if you don't sit down, you have no idea what goes on between me and my family, but what I fucking tell you. You don't know what you're talking about. Hold on, let me get in here. Hold on, let me get in because y'all are okay. What are why are y'all saying we need mods? What's going on? Let me scan through the comment section a little bit or the chat box. Listen, I didn't say I was never angry, RR Brow. She said you are angry as well, Chrissy. You started a live at 9:30 just to address some drama. That is true, but I'm not lashing out on other content creators because they don't agree with 100% of what I say, or because they're saying I date all races of men, or because they're not calling black men apes and bullet bags. I'm not sitting on here angry because of that. So at that point, your anger is on another level. Can we acknowledge that there are levels to this shit? Like this is what I'm saying. It's like some of you just really don't have the range. It's a lot of black women are angry, and I said in the last video, they're justified in their anger. There are levels to this shit though. If you're lashing out on other black women over some bullshit, you're too fucking angry. Yes, and I'm defending myself. Yeah, I made a live about it yesterday and I'm making one today because motherfuckers want to come at me and make it personal. So I have a right to respond. You're not going to bully me into silence. Sorry. If I feel the need to respond to somebody, I'm going to respond. And if they want to respond again and I want to respond again, I'll do that too. Yeah, Stephanie says, I know nothing about your family and I've been subscribed for 4+ years. It's crazy that your haters are that devoted. Yeah, and the thing is, I didn't say anything personal about them. I didn't say anything personal about their lives, their families, none of that. Yeah, y'all are bringing up other content creators that have zero nothing to do with this. So, I'm not saying any names because my name wasn't said. And Live Love Laugh says obsessed, but you're the one saying not all. I don't say not all. And I told y'all a long time ago that I stopped saying that, and I have. But even if I did, so the fuck what? Like, why does it make you so angry? That angry to where you gotta bring up somebody's family members and their romantic lives. You're too invested, and then you want to say you're not invested. You are invested. If you're that worried about somebody else's vagina, you are invested. Thank you for everybody who's donating. Oh, Paris is in here. Hey, Paris girl. And then they coming at Paris. Like it's just, I just don't understand. It's just to me, it's not that serious to just be coming at other content creators and then to fake the funk about it, to fake like you never had an issue. And oh, I've supported you for years. Yeah, while sneak dissing and talking shit. And did you really support me? If you want to say now all of this other shit about how I don't like light skinned women because my channel is exclusive to dark skinned women, it's been like that for years. So did you support me or not? What are your real feelings? Because you sound like you're lying. You think I don't know about you throwing shots at me on my channel and in Discord and Patreon? You were over here donating to get shout outs, but you were also throwing shots about the level up in colorism channels. We're not dumb. You've been had a problem. Own it and stand in your shit. And what you need to do is maybe check the moles in your group and worry about who's leaking information because you've been talking shit. You and your homies, you and your little army you need to come at other women. And let me address something else because she, kept throwing around corrective promotion and you need to address you're addressing the wrong people for corrective promotion and it would be white men to correctively promote dark skinned women. That's why I promote the corrective promotion that they give dark skinned women. So what are you talking about? Why are you acting like you're schooling somebody? All of my corrective promotion videos for the most part have been from white men and their mainstream media. So what are you talking about? So it's like again, I feel like this person was just throwing shit, pulling shit out of her ass because she wanted to be mad and she was triggered by the truth I said in my last live stream. You can't teach me shit on corrective promotion. And all I know is that if I'm focused on that, I can't act like you. I can't act like you and your ghetto birds over there on your channel. I can't act like that if I want to make certain alliances and get the promotion that I want to see and get the change that I want to see. I can't act like that. Don't get mad because I say it out loud. I can't act like you. You mad at the truth? That's the truth. That's the truth. And if you all about keeping it real, you need to understand to get certain places and get certain things done, we can't do what you do. We can't use that Blackistan language and Blackistan behavior if we want to get to certain places. Since you are about keeping it real, keep it real about that shit. Since you know how to code switch at work and in certain places where you need to code switch, understand why we want to focus on code switching sometimes. We can't say the N word with the hard R if we want to get certain things done. We can't do that. Get over it. Stop getting mad at the truth. That's the truth. And something else, me going off on another black woman who threatened to sue me defending myself against other black women attacking and going off on me, that's not the same as calling black men apes and bullet bags. I still don't carry myself like you. As ghetto as I have been on this platform, I still don't do what you do. Again, I know you may not have the range because I think most of you don't. But again, there's levels to it. Even with the ghetto shit, there's levels to it. And yes, you are more Blackistan than me. As ghetto as I am, you still more ghetto than me. You mad? You mad because I said that? You are. It's the truth. So let's not compare each other. Because you get up on here and behave way more ghetto than I do. The balance belt, very defensive of who? And again, here y'all are trying to make everything about black men and then trying to convince me that you're not obsessed with them and you're not, black dick is not on your mind 24/7. You really think you really think that everything I'm saying on here is about black dick and you want to tell me that you're not obsessed with it. Okay. It's the irony. It's so ironic to me that y'all do that. Saying some shit that's totally unrelated to black men, and we're talking about respect between two black women. We're talking about respect between black women, and you're still making it about black dick, and you want to sit here and talk about I'm defending black men. Really? You don't have the range. You don't have the range. And when you get over your obsession with black dick, maybe you'll understand what I'm saying. Um, Lid Royal says it's very irresponsible to tell young girls to get abortions like it's easy and there's no repercussions. Shit is weird in these divestment streets. Yeah, it's not just divestors that are saying that though. It's not just divestors. Yeah, but yeah, I agree. I agree, and I talked about that in my last live stream about the abortion thing. So if y'all want to know my opinion on that, definitely go listen. But yeah, I mean, everything's not about black men. And something else they said, well, why they ain't going off on the manosphere? We've been had smoke for the manosphere. So this idea that we're giving them a pass and we're just going off on other black woman content creators, please, please. That's why they don't like me. That's why they don't like me. Okay, yeah, we getting ready to delete some bird vesters in here since y'all mad with y'all bird asses. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna start calling y'all as bird vesters. I'm not talking about all of you because some of you are cool. But the actual bird vesters, that's what I'm talking about. You're birds. You're fucking birds. And we're embarrassing because the word out is that we're embarrassing. No, you're embarrassing. You're making a mockery of black women empowerment, and you're the first person they're gonna choose when they want to make an example of how dysfunctional black women are. They're gonna use your videos, not mine. That's all you, boo boo. They're gonna use your shit. They ain't gonna come and grab my shit. They're gonna use your shit of you calling black men apes and bullet bags. They're gonna use your shit. The white daddy that you're praising over there, they're gonna go on their media and use your shit to make black women look bad. Watch and see what happens. Mark my words. So no, bitch, you're embarrassing. I'm not doing the work of the manosphere. They are. I didn't draw first blood. They did. Then they want to try to act like they're not. Exactly, Paris. I'm trying to understand where this heat was when she was begging and peddling for subs on your channel. Thank you. That's what I said earlier. What the hell? You were over here donating, pussy popping in my fucking super chat. And now, oh, I hate light skinned women because I have a platform for dark skinned women. What? And Paris, tell me if I'm wrong, but that sounds like some shit she been having a problem with. But you was over here super chatting anyway. Now I don't like light skinned women, and I don't care about all black women because I have an exclusive platform for dark skinned black women. Really? That's what it translates to. Now tell me who sounds like the manosphere, because that's what black men say. That's what they say. They say that exclusive platforms for dark skinned women means that we hate light skinned women and we don't care about them. And we don't care about all black women. That's nigga shit. That's shit the niggas say. But you care about black women? Okay. Oh yeah, see. Nikki, you getting blocked. A lot of y'all getting blocked. Yeah, Nikki's blocked. She's a bird vester over here fucking squawking mad because she's getting called out with her ghetto ass. Not my problem. Yep. Paris says, "Oh yeah, she was always bothered by your channel, but didn't care because she had ulterior motives. Exactly, like most of these bitches do. So she pretended until she got the following she desperately wanted. And see, this is why a lot of you wonder why we don't share stuff anymore from certain content creators. It's not that we don't care about black women. It's because we see you bitches for what you are. We're not obligated to share anything that you're doing if you're allowing you and your subscribers to attack us. If we're fence sitters and mammies, why do you need us to promote anything that you're doing? You should get your numbers on your own. Get your subscribers, get your support on your own. Why do you need us? If we're mammies, we're fence sitters, and we ain't shit and we're getting black women killed, then why do you need us? Why do you need our platforms to grow your channels? Why do you need our platforms to do whatever it is you're doing? Why do you need us? Hmm? And see, this is why I don't promote other channels on my channel anymore. I just don't. It's nothing personal, but I can't do it because I know why y'all are really here. And I said this before. But it's like they cool with you 1 minute when they trying to get on, and then when they get there, they start throwing you under the bus, and that's exactly what happened. Yeah, Paris says exactly. They claim we steal their talking points, but why aren't those talking points growing their channels? Exactly. Exactly. Why can't you grow your own fucking channel? And let me say something else. I have a job outside of YouTube. I don't know if y'all don't know that. I'm not selling courses or anything like that. I'm just fine without YouTube. That's why I can go weeks at a time without posting. So if all black women were to divest and didn't need my channel and didn't need a space to talk about colorism, I would still be just fine financially. So for the birds who said that, that's false as well. Oh, she's just scared because if all black women divest, she won't have any money. She won't have a platform. Sweetie, there's still, first of all, that's not true because we can see now that on divestment platforms, colorism is running rampant. You guys are colorist as fuck. So they would still, the divestors would still have, well, the quote unquote divestors, because you're not divested, but the women who follow you would still want to have to come over here because you're colorist as hell in that space, or you're allowing rabid colorists to be over there. So really, I'm not, me addressing you has nothing to do with fearing that my platform is gonna go anywhere. I know it's not. Ain't nobody scared of your little platform, your little ghetto bird platform. Don't nobody care about that. I care about you throwing shots though and thinking you're gonna bully somebody when you're not. Just like we can't bully you into silence, you can't bully us either. You can't bully us for not saying everything you want us to fucking say. If you want us to stay in your lane, stay in yours. And for the bird vestors that are saying you don't care what black men don't like and you don't care about colorism and you don't care about who black men are fucking, why are you doing videos like everyone else then? Why are you doing videos on colorist black men? Didn't you just do a video about Fresh and Fit? Weren't you talking about them? Because I ain't gonna front, I do watch your content sometimes, so I know what you talk about, and you talk about some of the same men we talk about, so why are you talking about them? Since discussing colorist black men means that we want them and we're holding out for them, then why are you discussing them? Why are you talking about them? See, that's why it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense what you're saying because a lot of you are talking about the same shit that we're talking about on our channels. Not everything is about black men. That's what you think it is because you're obsessed with them. If you can't think rationally about what I said in my last live stream and you attack other black women when they don't call black men apes, yes, you're irrational. You're not divested and you're obsessed with black men and black dick. And you don't like other black women. Just like you said, you claim we don't like other black women. You don't either. You don't either. Because if that's all it takes for you to go off and discard another black woman who doesn't agree with everything that you say, you don't like other black women either. Own the shit. Stop lying and acting like you're so much better than everybody else because you talk about femicide every night, black femicide every night. You don't every black woman on here doesn't have to have a crime channel to care about black women. You're not any better than anybody else because you do that. Get off of your fucking high horse. We all have our own lanes and we help Black women in different areas. You stay in yours and I'll stay in mine. If I don't want to talk about crime every night, I don't fucking have to. Just like you don't have to talk about colorism and femininity every night. Get over it. Stop trying to control people and their content the way you claiming people are trying to control you. No, you're trying to control other content creators. And you've been throwing shots. You've been had a problem because of what you said tonight showed me you've been had a problem. And stand in your shit. If you don't like somebody, don't be over here pussy popping and donating in their super chat to get views. Grow your channel on your own. Stop asking bigger content creators to grow your channel if you really don't respect them. And to the divestors who really don't fucking like me and they stand in their shit and they don't come over here trying to kiss ass and act like they're cool with me when deep down they're not. I respect the fuck out of you. For the divestors who been dragging me in videos, I respect you way more than I respect these other bitches. Way more. And if I want to hear about Black femicide, I'm going to go to Leah Gordon. She has the best videos on that. Period. I think as many you can have as many channels as you want to talk about it, but that's my go-to for stuff like that. She don't have to hate on other content creators to get the message out there. She don't have to pretend to like people to grow her channel. She does her shit on her own. I'm glad I want you bird vestors to show yourself so I can keep blocking you from my channel. Who else? Exactly. Melanated Thinker says they use cases of dead Black women to promote their agenda. It's an ill intent, not genuine mourn grievance. Exactly. But you want to sit here and say that because just because you share a story that you care about Black women. No, you don't. No, you don't. Stop lying. Because you're way too triggered over certain stuff to care about Black women. You get way too triggered. Way too triggered at other content creators that's on your side that genuinely was cool with you until you started throwing shots and letting your subscribers throw shots. I didn't have any issue with you until I saw that shit. So you've been fake this whole time. But you want to because you share a crime story, you want to pretend that you're I don't know, the fucking Harriet Tubman of Black women. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Get out of here. And don't think that you can just say whatever you want to say and allow your subscribers to say what you want to say and we not respond. I can respond and I don't need an army to do it. I don't need a panel to do it. I can respond on my own. I can stand on my own. I didn't start anything. Ask her Patreon members and Discord members who started it. No, B Summer, no. She says you started it. You literally did a live stream talking about divestors, what's not clicking. They've been throwing shots, B Summer. I'm not stupid. When you talk about colorism channels, when you talk about femininity and level up content creators, you're talking about me. So are you going to sit here and act like divestors don't drag channels like that through the mud? You've been dragging them. You've been talking shit about us. So like let's stop throwing rocks and hiding your hands. If you have a problem, you have a problem. Like if you don't like somebody in this space, you just don't like them. Tell the truth. Damn. My goodness, for you guys to say you keep it so real, that Blackistan shit, I keep it real. We not want to be white. We keep it real. We don't want to be white women. Fuck them, bitch. We keep it real. All of that bird shit. For you to keep it, claim to keep it so real, you can't admit when your fucking content creators that you love are throwing shots. Be honest. Damn. You've been talking shit about level up channels, about colorism channels. You've been talking shit. A lot of y'all divestors don't respect colorism channels. I hear that shit. I'm not dumb. And that's why you have colorists in your comment section. Because you're too scared to call out the bullshit. Call out everything else, but coddling light skinned people. It don't make no sense. Coddling colorists, but claim you so real. That's why I said y'all better watch these women. Y'all better watch them. Come on, they scared that you gonna take away their. You ain't taking away shit. Cause you got colorists over there, so they don't end up coming to me anyway. Cause you're colorist as fuck. And a platform for dark skinned women to you means that we don't care about all black women and we hate light skinned women. Typical Blackistan mentality. So they gonna come over here anyway. So if your goal is to stop people from coming to my channel and dry up my pockets, as you say, and shut me down, and so black women won't care, then you need to check the colorism in your space first. That's the only reason you're gonna get rid of me. That's the only way you're gonna get rid of me, rather, is to check the colorism in your own space. Paris says, yes, a lot of slow, cockeyed, diabetic, light skinned mammies who are colorist as fuck complaining about us who speak about colorism. Exactly. A lot of the same women, the bird vesters up there kikiing, colorist as hell. Talking about they care about black women. Colorist as hell. Y'all lying. Y'all over there fucking lying. And I see you. I've been seeing you. We divested. But you mad at dark skinned women for having a platform? How are you divested if you're mad at dark skinned women having a platform for dark skinned women? How are you divested if you're mad about that? Hmm? Has that ever occurred? Like that sounds very invested to me. That sounds very invested. I mean, but really, does that make sense? If colorism platforms, right, are useless and it's all about black dick and the black male gaze and all of that stuff, then why are you so upset? Why don't you just let us be over here and do our thing? We're not bothering you. We're not bothering you. That's more non-black men for you if that's really what it's about. But yeah, you're invested as hell. And like I always say, my platform is a drop in the bucket. It's a drop in the bucket compared to all these other spaces that are for all black women. So why are you so pressed? Why are you so pressed with my little platform for dark skinned black women? Why are you so pressed about it? No, the disconnect with level up and colorism is when we say get away from Blackistan, black men, etc. It's dangerous. Your camp says not all, and y'all take our exclusion of black men and everything. No, nobody's insulted by that. Nobody cares that you're excluding black men. Why do y'all think we care about that? Nobody cares that you don't want black men. I don't care what you do with your pussy. I don't care what you do with your pussy. And I stopped saying not all a long time ago. But if I tell black women, hey, expand your options, choose the best man for the job, that shouldn't be offensive to you. Why? That shouldn't be seen as me saying not all. It's just saying, hey, expand your options. Treat do the do because look, even if it's a small percentage of black women who find good black men, they're gonna find them. You can't stop that. They're gonna, you cannot stop that. I don't. I get messages from black women who have gotten married hypergamously to black men, got married hypergamously to white men, Asian men. When you take the advice, you're gonna attract all races of quality men. That is the truth. That's the truth. And so because you want what you want me to say is don't date black men at all. Stay away from nakers. Stay away from apes and gorillas. That's what you want me to say. And because I don't say that, I don't love black women. I don't care about black women. No. It's because I've helped thousands of black women, thousands upon thousands. I know that some of them are going to be with black men. That's just the way it is. And if those black men are treating them right, then what why would I say that's a problem? And see, that's what I'm saying. Like you guys want us to come down on black women who are genuinely happy with black men. We're not going to do that. And because we don't do that, we're fence sitters. No, we support black women who are happy no matter what race of men they're with. I don't understand the problem with that. Nobody's trying to encourage you to wait out for that one unicorn. And like I said in the last video, if that's how you take it, you don't have the fucking range. Period. You don't have the fucking range. You ain't it says it's a problem because he ain't marrying you, sis. 5 years. I don't know who that 5 years is referring to. You ain't it. But I'm not talking about me. And see, that's what's wrong with you bird vestors. You want to take everything personal. You want to make everything personal. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about other black women who I've helped. And let's be real. I've said it several times before. If you're looking for a quality man, for a high value man, chances are he won't be black. How many times have I said that in the video? And that's still not enough for you bitches because I'm not saying don't date apes and don't date bullet bags. That's what's going to be enough for you bitches. And I'm not saying it. Get over it. You don't control my mouth. You don't control my platform. You don't control what I say. Get over it. We don't have to say what you say to care about black women and to save black women. I probably save more black women than you bitches ever have. No matter what race of men they're with. So you don't tell me how I get to speak. What's wrong with you? You don't run this. You don't run my platform. You run your channel. You don't run mine. Stephanie says, Chrissy, do you consider light skinned men and dark skinned men IR? What? I don't understand the question. Y'all telling me to block somebody. I don't even see her. Look, if we're fence sitters and we're mammies, I don't see why we have to share anything that the divestors have. Why do we have to share it? Why do they need our platform to do anything? I don't understand why y'all think we are entitled to grow somebody's channel because we have more followers. No. Especially when they disrespect us. We don't have to. And that doesn't mean we don't care about black women, and that doesn't mean we don't want to help them. We're going to help them in our own way. We don't have to do exactly what you do to help black women. That's not how this works. Oh, was she saying would that be in an interracial relationship, light skinned men? Is that what you were asking? Girl, again, the question doesn't make sense. Hold on, let me see. Okay, well, Liz already got her. I didn't even see Divested Goddess's comment, so excuse me, I didn't even see her. But the mods who are in here block these bird vestors because I don't want them on my channel. I don't want. I'm glad we getting rid of some of these hoes because I don't have time. I don't have time for you to be, having a hair trigger and going off on me just because I don't say apes and gorillas when referring to black men. I don't have time for that. And again, I told y'all in the last video, I didn't care. I didn't care about their channels. I didn't care about the gorilla, none of that. I was just like, okay, that's what they want to say. Just with their face and their name showing. Yeah, I'm going to say something about that. But do I care what you're calling them? No. I don't give a shit. Why would I care about that? Yeah, but when you start talking about me and my channel and what I'm not doing and throwing shots at me, that's when I have a problem with you. I don't have a problem with what you do on my platform. But when you start on your platform, but when you start talking about colorism channels and level up channels and femininity and you keep throwing shots, then yeah, I'm gonna respond and tell you to stay in your lane, just like you're telling me to stay in mine. So I'm gonna say what I want to say. I don't where do they do that at where they think you can just say what they want to say and you can't respond, or they can throw shots and you can't. I don't understand that. Like, let's keep it real on here. Paris says they want you to say it like them so YouTube can ban your platform. They were sabotaging from gate because they can't grow organically. They want us to suffer for it. I agree with that. And I agree that that's part of it, Paris. That is part of it. They really want to sabotage our platforms. That's really what it is. That's part of what it is. And is that not a reflection of Blackistan? Just like I told you, Paris, it's a microcosm of Blackistan. That's what it is. That's what they do in Blackistan. They try to bring you back down with them because they're not at a certain level. They try to pull you back down in the gutter, the crabs in the barrel kind of shit. That's what they do. So they are Blackistan. Like when I tell you they're black, everything, they're all their moves are Blackistan. Yet they claim to they're trying to get black women out, but acting just like Blackistan. It's insane to me. Adhering to these fake rules in Blackistan, being extreme and very binary thinking, just like niggas in Blackistan. That's what they do. Oh, you have a platform for dark skinned women. That means you don't have love for all black women and you hate light skinned women. Blackistan. But you claim you're so against it and you're trying to get black women out. Bitch, you are Blackistan. You act just like them niggas. You act just like them. The only difference is you're not around here killing black women. That's the only difference between you and them niggas. That's it. And that's a big difference. Don't get me wrong. But other than that, you're just like them. Just like them. I know I'm ghetto in this live, but difference is it's not my whole channel. Like other people, it's not my whole fucking channel. Tomorrow, we're going to go, or maybe not tomorrow, but later on this week, you're going to hear me. So in this video, that's what you're going to hear. This is not me every day, and you know it. So don't be trying to compare me to them bird vesters. I don't do this every day. Difference between me and you do it every fucking day. You need to beef with other content creators and throw them under the bus for your channel to thrive. I don't need that. I have real talent and I can put together a video and people will still watch. I don't have to be a shock jock. I don't have to say things for shock value to get views. I can be my normal, regular self, or I can code switch in a video and get views. I don't have to call people apes and bullet bags and gorillas to get views. That's what you have to do. Why? Because you're a bird. That's why. And that's what birds do to get attention. That's what ghetto Blackistan birds do for attention. On Thursday and Friday, I'm going to be my regular code switching self and I'm still going to be able to get views. I'm gonna be my what they call me Valley Girl voice, even though I don't have a fucking Valley Girl voice. But okay, I'll take it. I'm gonna put on my little Valley Girl voice, as you say. I'm gonna try to act like a white woman and be somebody I'm not, as you say, and get my views. You can't do that. You have to be a bird to get views. I don't. You mad because I can switch it on and off? Is that why you mad? That's why you mad? Oh, yep. I'm a code switcher. I'm a proud code switcher and will keep code switching to get what I want. It works. You mad? You mad because I don't have to quote unquote keep it real all the time and be a bird just to get views? That's why you're mad. That's why you're mad. I actually get less views being a bird. Actually get less views being a bird. I get more views code switching. TMKC says bird, 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 bird is the word. Yes. Caramel Delight says crazy part is Chrissy mind her own business and constantly on these YouTubers' minds. LOL is laughable. Yeah, and then be thinking we can't catch the shade. That's what's so funny about it. Oh, I supported you for years. I never had a bad thing to say about you. Stop lying. God. Like, I feel like if you're gonna be a bird all the way. If you gonna, be this person that quote unquote keeps it real, because Blackistan, that's we keep it real. If you gonna be that all the time. Kia Roan says, I like spicy Chrissy. You like bird Chrissy? You like bird Chrissy? Thank you, Kia, for your super chat. Thank you, Danny, for your super chat. Yeah, y'all say I'm Bougetto. This is the Jetto part. Code switch gang. Exactly. Code switch gang. Wanna be white woman gang. And what you gonna do about it, bird? What you gonna do? And we code switch to get whatever we want. We don't just code switch at work. We code switch wherever we want to code switch. What you gonna do about it? We want to code switch to get a man. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. Paris says she needs you badly. This the most views she probably ever gotten. If the white man loves her so much, why isn't her platform doing the numbers? We hold black men accountable and have triple subs views. Yep. Paris says, in a minute, I'm going to call my mama to track her. That's funny. That would actually be hilarious. Yeah, and you know what they're going to say? They're going to say, oh, well, the only reason why Paris and Chrissy grew their channels is because they came out pro black. No, because if me and Paris would have stayed on that trajectory of being like pro black man and pro black, we would have more subscribers. When we changed, that actually took more black people away from us. Like, this is not the popular lane. So no, it had nothing to do, like, when you start, telling the truth about black people and black men, you get less support. So if we really were on here just trying to get a bag or just trying to grow channels, we would have stayed where we were at. Being pro black is the safe lane, or being like, what do you want to call them? Like the lib femmes, like they're really popular right now. The feminists, the liberal feminists, the black ones or the womanists. We would be on that shit if or something if we wanted to grow our channels. Like, we're not the popular side. We're a drop in the bucket. We're not huge channels. And that's what's so interesting about them saying, oh, I don't know who they think they are. YouTube has gone to their head. We know we're not. We're relatively small channels. But we're going to call shit like we see it. If you're trying to use us or, throw us under the bus, we have a right to respond. I came to get paid. Love you, Chrissy. Thank you. But yeah, the pro black people women, they get way more support in this space. Overall, from the black community, they get way more support. Not us. It's not us. Yeah, Divine Princess says black woman bashing gets the views at yeah, yeah. Stephanie says, I'm not convinced these girls are divesting with anything other than a very expensive toy. Yeah, they're not divested. They're not. And that's okay. I'm not divested either. So I just wish people would own it. Unknown says, just point this bird out. I'm swinging. No question. You know what? Honestly, though, it's best to, as a black woman, it's best to like have a mix of bird and bougie. Like that, it's the best, really, to have a mix. Really, it is. Because people think they can walk all over you because you're being kind of nice, and then you got to kind of bring the bird out, and then they be like, "Oh." So you can call me ghetto in this. And that's the thing. I own being ghetto. I say I'm ghetto all the time. So that's not you're not insulting me when you call me ghetto. I own it. I know I'm ghetto. But what you won't do is start talking shit about black women who like to code switch to level up. That's what you won't do. That's some bullshit. Especially when y'all do it every day at work. Cut it out. Cut it out. Kayla says, to be honest, wish you hadn't given your energy to this crab fight, Chrissy. You're better. I'm not better because I'm gonna tell you, like, I'm not gonna tolerate the disrespect. I'm not gonna do that. And I'm not gonna tolerate the fakeness. Like, if you have a problem, then you need to stand in your shit. And, I had to tell this to somebody else like the last time I got into, a little altercation. We'll move on. I'm gonna move on. Like I told y'all, like I have real content I'm making, and I don't have to do this to get views. So there will be other videos later. You can just skip this and come back later, y'all. I'm not gonna beef every night. So it's okay. Not Chrissy be giving Tony Childs. I'm not that bad. And I love Tony, don't get me wrong, but I'm definitely not as vain as Tony. Come on now. Even though I love Tony Childs, Tony has some issues, okay? Tony has some issues. Paris says, no, I'm violating. She thinks she's big mad. I got to do a little straightening. Yeah, Paris, Paris is a Sagittarius. She got that fire energy. Like, I feel like Paris, she be cutting. Like, I'm telling you, Paris knows how to read, okay? Y'all fire signs be knowing how to read. Like, I love it. Chrissy Childs. I like that. Yeah, Tony was another level. She was. She was. Paris, yeah, Paris be cutting deep with her reads. I be like, dang, it killed me that last time, Paris, when you was like, you, you came into that clubhouse room swinging. And Paris was like, you're not on my level. Paris, you had me cracking up when you did that. I was like, oh no. I mean, you came in swinging. That shit was funny. Really? I've never gotten that I sound like Tony Childs. Never ever has anybody said that. I'll take it though. I'll take it. Yeah, my ex was a Sag. And the thing is, I don't know. I think men, fire signs, and women are different, but y'all still got that big energy about you. I love fire signs. Like, I love and hate them. I hate some of them, but I don't know. I love the confidence and the audacity from fire signs. Like, I like that about y'all. But my moon is in Aries, okay? My moon is in Aries. My Mercury, I think, is in Leo, so I got some of that fire in me too. So you're not gonna bully me, okay? But yeah. So who gonna check me? Who gonna check me? And like I said, I don't need a fucking army. Who gonna check me? I don't need a panel. Who gonna check me? If you want to be a bird, be a bird. If you want to, have a crime channel, have that. That's fine. But don't throw rocks and hide your hands. Don't, stand in your shit. Don't be over here donating in my super chat, pussy popping on a handstand, donating, trying to be seen when you really feel a type of way that I have a colorism platform for dark skinned women. Don't be doing that. Or you feel some type of way because I'm associated or I was once cool with somebody that hates black women. Because again, like, to me, that's not some shit that's forgivable. If I really felt that strongly about somebody, I'm not gonna be super chatting them. Period. So you've been feeling that way. You had that on your chest for a long time. If you feel like all I'm doing is whining over here about colorism and you have such a big issue with that, don't super chat me. Don't try to use me for views. Don't do that. Keep it real and stand on your shit. Keep it real like y'all do in Blackistan and tell the truth. Stop faking the funk. Period. Yeah, say it with your chest. Exactly. Say it with your chest. Keep it real. You don't like somebody, you just don't like them. And that's okay. Yeah, you ain't got a lot to kick it. Exactly. You ain't got a lot to kick it. Anyway, that's enough. I think I said what I had to say. If I want to come back on here again, I will. I will. And y'all, you are going to get more content that's not beefing content, regularly scheduled programming. I promise it's coming up. But I had to get this off my chest. I know y'all hate the beefing. I hate it too, but sometimes you got to put your foot down and you got to say what you got to say. So I'm moving on unless I want to go back. At this point, I'm moving on. Okay. If I feel some shit needs to be addressed again, I'll address it. But again, if you want me to stay in your lane, then you need to stay in yours. Okay. Love you guys. Thanks for joining me. Catch up with you later. Bye.